The postseason atmosphere is electric as we welcome you to Game 1 of the League Championship Series on MLB Network. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Pittsburgh Pirates.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Garrett Cole will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do we need to know here, Danny?
If you want to pick up a win as a starting pitcher, you have to go 5 innings to get the win, and that's just what he did the last one. I'm sure he'd like to be out there for a little bit longer in this one.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
Leading off for the Dodgers, center fielder number 27, Matt Kemp.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the first pitch of the night taken for ball 1 as we're underway in Pittsburgh. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but he can't connect, and it's 1-1.
Trying to make something happen there with a drag bunt. Couldn't get it down, but I like that he waited a pitch to give it a try. Sometimes that will back the defense up a bit if they're anticipating it on the first pitch of an AB.
And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first down.
In the second spot, left fielder Gerardo Parra.
First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
In now is Yasiel Puig. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now the 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Billy Butler, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. This one's down to third. Alvarez is up with it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for LA. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He's got over 500 steals. Come on now. He's trying to chase down Ricky Henderson. Look out, Ricky. Here he comes.
Chris Medley will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, not a bad start in his last one. 7 complete innings. Even though he took the loss, he pitched pretty well. And if he can pitch as well in this one today, he'll have a pretty good chance to win this game for his team.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Pirates, number 6, left-hander, Starling Marte.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single.
That is second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. And the runner will get back standing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Snap throw from the catcher. Not in time. Marte gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Throw over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
They ran the risk of a strike him out, throw him out play there, but that was a good job of getting in there successfully. On 3-2, there's a decent chance the hitter puts the ball in place, so it can be a good time to be aggressive just like that.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back in standing. Here's the 1-1. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Runner at second here with one man out. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these two teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Digging in, Pedro Alvarez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set, and the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2. Alvarez is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And down to first goes Alvarez as that misses for ball 4.
Batting fifth, first baseman.
So stepping in, Chris Davis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Pirates strand a couple. Still no score.
Leading off for the Dodgers, shortstop, Henry Ramirez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Favorable call in there for a strike. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Standing in, Matt Davidson. First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
On at first is Ramirez with nobody out. Now a throw over to first. Back in standing. Full sets. Here it comes on 1-0. And that one right down Main Street.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
The 1-1 home. Line drive to center field. In there with base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They're in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
A.J. Ellis.
In now is A.J. Ellis.
That's a ball.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Stanton on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's safe.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Digging in now, Richie Cabrera, and their runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Count even now at 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
A swing and a miss there. 2-2. The 2-2. Popped him up. And Moustakas has this one for route number 2.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Chris Medley.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Chris Medley. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Davis is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Dodgers strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score.
Leading off for the Pirates, center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll lunge forward to take this ball in the air. So quick instincts there will foil the bunt attempt.
Catcher, number 23.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, number 23. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. First offering on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Parra is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 8th, the shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Now at the plate, Jose Reyes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Reyes, a switch hitter that stands in at an even 6 feet tall. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues.
Yeah, you said it, Matty. Nothing else has to be said. In order to stay in this game 16 years, you have to be a great talent, a great teammate, and have the ability to adjust and evolve as a player. So hats off to him.
Ripped on the ground to first. To his right, Butler. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the powerful center fielder, Matt Kemp.
Matt Kemp.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit hard to short. And that's going to be a base hit for Kemp.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
In is Gerardo Parra, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Kemp runs. Pitch misses. The throw down. Tags right there, and Kemp is gone trying to steal second.
Well, it's pretty frigid out there, and I don't know the science behind it, but it seems pretty difficult to get to full speed when it's this cold. Hard to say, but maybe that had a little bit to do with that caught stealing.
Third inning, no score to this point. 2-1 to Gerardo Parra. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Next up for Los Angeles, Yasiel Puig. He'll look to back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. High and deep to left center field. McCutchen going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with show track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Stepping in now, Billy Butler, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Over to first, Cole, and the runner back safely. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutchen on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Garrett Cole, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Garrett Cole.
First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Here's Starling Marte. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-1 pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now. The bouncer to the left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Ready now, Mike Moustakas. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Moustakas will take the turn and hit for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and set to stand in the ultra dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Here's the first pitch to him. And a 2-seam fastball there, but this is chopped fouled at the plate for strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Three innings in the books, no score on MLB Network. Into the box, Hanley Ramirez, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And that finds its way through. A leadoff single for Ramirez. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Davidson. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Full sets. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. The 0-1 pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now. Ramirez aboard here at first with nobody out. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, A.J. Ellis.
Digging in to try it again, A.J. Ellis. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. There goes Hanley for second. No balls and a strike to count. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. He's running again. Pitches high. The throw. The tag on Ramirez, and they got him trying to steal second.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Two and two to the Dodgers catcher. No runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. High pop-up. Reyes over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. After the break, we'll see the former #1 overall pick Pedro Alvarez start things out. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And we are tied 0-0. In now is Pedro Alvarez. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Pedro Alvarez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Prince Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. Ramirez comes up with it. And that's the second out.
The center fielder number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He popped out in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. One and 1 to Andrew McCutchen. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
He's not going to be happy with the execution of that pitch at all. I wouldn't be shocked if it's time for the catcher to go out and talk to him. Get him to bend his back and drive the ball down in the zone a little bit more.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Down in order go the Pirates. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0.
Leading off for the Dodgers, second baseman, Richie Cabrera.
First delivery to him on the way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. That's a tough take. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. For the shortstop, Reyes. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out.
Chris Medley.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chris Medley. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Now the pitch. And this will be fouled away. One out, nobody on. Way in front of that fastball.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful calm, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
So here's Matt Kemp now. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. One strike now from Cole. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Halfway home, still no score. Stepping in, number 23 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Captain, number 23.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your ace swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball two. 2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. A changeup over the inside corner. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Up next for the Buccos, Garrett Cole, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Gerardo Parra. Lead things off here for LA, but don't go too far. Yasiel Puig set to bat next. Cole's ready. Here's the first pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. Now in the box, Yasiel Puig. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. The underhanded flip to second for 1. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, when this play started, it all looked good. They get the lead runner, no problem, but he just doesn't make the return throw, and the hitter ends up safely at second. Not the result they were hoping for on what should have been a nice double play.
In now, Billy Butler. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted into center field. McCutchen is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Hanley Ramirez.
Ready once again, Hanley Ramirez. He singled his last time up. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Ready for another shot now, Matt Davidson. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Missed with a slider.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Working to keep it tied. Here's the pitch. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Dodgers strand a couple. We are still scoreless. Here's Starling Marte. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Dodgers have elected to
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty. Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
2 out, nobody on. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. And 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Puig is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, and this is still a nothing ball game. Back here in Pittsburgh, 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. In now is A.J. Ellis. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
To 1-2 now. And the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Digging in once again, Richie Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The previous play is under video.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward.
And the batter ruled safe.
Into the box now, Chris Medley, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Here comes the 0-1. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. And there's out number 2.
Center fielder number 27, Matt Kemp.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring in the powerful center fielder Matt Kemp. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. One strike now from Cole. High pop up. Alvarez waits on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. One left for LA. Still no score. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Parra sprinting after it. One down.
First baseman number 19, Chris Davis.
Standing in, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Now here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The center fielder number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Settling in now, Andrew McCutchen. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch on its way.
Nope,
good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Counts 1-0.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now the 3-0 offering. Finds the zone, strike one.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off ball four. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
At the plate, number 23. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Running now is McCutcheon. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. He's on the move again from first. The short hit hard. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. We are still scoreless. In is Gerardo Parra. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
1-1.
Popped him up. There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. 0-0 our score as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. Next for the Dodgers, Yasiel Puig, and he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. First offering on its way. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Billy Butler, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So with 2 out, that means Hanley Ramirez will also get an opportunity here.
Boy, this has been really frustrating. They're piling up the base hits, but they can't seem to get that one big knock to drive some runs in.
Yeah, and this can get frustrating for a team. Doesn't matter what your batting average is. The bottom line is W's and L's, and they got to find a way to get some runs.
Here's Hanley Ramirez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Fouled away. struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave one, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. And the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, and he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Just got a piece to the right side. He's got to hurry, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Carlos Santana will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Carlos Santana.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summersgo at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. 1-2, here it comes. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box, Starling Marte. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. Still no score. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from Pittsburgh, PA. 9th inning about to start in this one. Jared Hughes will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. So striding forward now, Matt Davidson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Matt Davidson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Flares this one over toward first. But therefore it is Davis. He spears it for the first out. So with this day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. Into the box now, A.J. Ellis. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Softly hit out to short. And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Stepping in now, Richie Cabrera, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Leon Gatlin will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Leon Gatlin.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Ellis on second. Cabrera at first. One gone. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Leon Gatlin goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Here's the first pitch. Way out in front.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
The 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
2 down, runners at first and second. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Here's the 2-2 pitch to the left side, but it's well fouled. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. All squared up and even in the Steel City through 8.5. The Pirates have a chance to walk it off. Patrick Rodriguez comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Second baseman,
From the stretch. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. Got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. A ball and 2 strikes now. Ready on 1 and 2. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
2 strikes.
This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Parra. And that's the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. In now, Giancarlo Stanton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Missed with a breaking ball. Due to follow here is Pedro Alvarez. He's in the on-deck circle.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
The 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1 and 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Shoots this one over to first. And Alvarez has got a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only 1 away.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Roll. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to center field. Back goes Kemp. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stanton is digging for home. And they will walk off with game one here at home.
Man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Pittsburgh jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Jared Hughes gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Dodgers, no runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,365. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.